call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got it filled up.
Okay, what is going on, everybody? And this is your boy Juggernaut 097, and today I'm here to do my Impact Wrestling / New Japan Multiverse United 2 For Whom the Bell Tolls a review. So, this show was last Sunday, August 20th, 2023. And this show was held from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the 2300 Arena. And overall, before I get started, talking about each match individually, I thought this was a very solid show. Top to bottom, there wasn't really anything bad on the show. It was a good show. I really enjoyed it. And, I love these collab shows that they've been doing, like between Impact Wrestling and New Japan. I love the whole Forbidden Door thing that, AEW and New Japan did. I like when these companies, they do these collab shows, like these going between the Forbidden Door, you know what I mean? Or like these collab shows are fun. But yeah, we had Impact Wrestling and New Japan Multiverse United 2, which the last show that they had together was Multiverse United or whatever. Which I didn't watch that one back in March or whenever it was. It was like Mania weekend. I didn't watch that show, which was held from Los Angeles. So I can't really tell you which one's better. I have to watch both shows. But yeah, let's quit wasting time and let's go ahead and get started with this review. I'm going to try to do a pretty quick review here. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first match that kicked off the show was we had a junior heavyweights / X Division scramble. So the competitors we had in this match were Frankie Kazarian, Bushi, Yo, Rich Swann, Mo. I really can't pronounce his name exactly. El Desperado, Chris Sabin, and Kevin Knight. This was a fun match. I really enjoyed this match quite a bit. A lot of high flying action. I like what they do. With the X Division Impact Wrestling. I like what they do. With the junior heavyweights and New Japan. You're more of your high flying guys. You're like your cruiserweight type of action. It's kind of different seeing Frankie Kazarian here because I never really kind of noticed him as a X Division wrestler. But I mean, maybe he is in that type of build or whatever. That weight. But no, this was a fun match. I like the spot where they all were blocking in submissions on each other. I thought that was pretty cool. That was a really fun spot in the match. I feel like every guy did what they needed to do in this match. Each guy got their spots in. It was a good amount of time. They got about 8 minutes in this match, about 8.5 minutes or something like that. So it was a pretty solid opener here. Chris Sabin ends up hitting the cradle shot onto Yo to end up picking up the victory here. So it was a nice win for Chris Sabin here. One half of the Motor City Machine Guns ended up winning here. It's a fun match. And after the match, it looks like Bushi was shaking Chris Sabin's hand, but then ended up spitting some mist in the face of Chris Sabin. So, maybe going forward, maybe we have a little feud between Chris Sabin and Bushi. I'm down for that. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That'd be fun. Bushi and Chris Sabin. Never seen that feud before, so I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, Chris Sabin ends up winning here, and it was definitely a fun opener. Then the next match we had TMDK going up against Team Impact. So TMDK, the Mighty Don't Kneel. We had Zack Sabre Jr. and Shane Haste going up against Moose and Eddie Edwards of Team Impact. And it seems like the fans are really behind Zack Sabre Jr. and Shane Haste here. They're really behind Team DK. I mean, there were some Moose fans here. I mean, nobody really cared a lot for Eddie Edwards. I mean, I don't really care for Eddie Edwards that much at some points because he just seems like a generic wrestler, who just seems like a generic indie wrestler, who wears Boston colors. I understand that he's from Boston, but I don't know. And also, he needs to, I want to see him get back into better shape. And like, I'm not really one to talk because I'm not in the best of shape either. But like, I don't know. I just want to see him like he was the Ring of Honor Eddie Edwards. That's the Eddie Edwards I miss. But as the match goes, it was a solid match. All four guys really worked together well in the match. Moose and Edwards were on the same page pretty much for the most part. I wanted to see if they were going to work together because both these guys have really big egos. And kind of going back to the beginning when when Moose came into Impact, he turned on Eddie Edwards. So that kind of was in the background. They were saying, "Oh, is Moose going to turn on Eddie Edwards?" Or which I thought that they were going to give the win to Zack Sabre Jr. and Shane Haste because they had the more chemistry. They know each other better. They're in a faction with each other. So I thought they were going to give them the win. But no, they ended up giving Moose and Eddie Edwards a win. They ended up giving Impact a lot of the wins on this pay per view, which is kind of crazy. I thought it would have been more like an even thing, but I guess it wasn't. Yeah, but Moose ends up hitting the spear onto Shane Haste to end up getting the win for Team Impact. Moose and Eddie Edwards. So it's all match here. Nothing too crazy, but it was definitely fun. And then next we had was the Strong Women's Championship on the line, which I'm surprised they had this really early on in the show. But hey, it was cool. So we had Julia defending the Strong Women's Championship against Momo Koga, Giselle Shaw, and Deonna Purrazzo. And I'm not going to say, like I know a lot about, Stardom and, these women from New Japan and Stardom. I'm not going to say I know a lot about it. But hey, I mean, I got to say this. These fans in Philadelphia, they were really behind Julia in this match. Like these fans loved Julia, and Julia, she was giving some fans high fives. A lot of people behind her. Gave this little girl like a towel or some sort. Momo Kogo, she was pretty good. This was like one of my first time seeing her. So I mean, she was pretty good in the ring. I mean, Giselle Shaw, she even did okay. I mean, a lot of people say, they wanted to see just a one-on-one match between Julia and Deonna Purrazzo, but I don't mind that it was a Fed Jorge. Save it for even a bigger show. Save it for like a bigger pay-per-view or collab between Julia and Deonna Purrazzo. There was one kind of hiccup in this match. It was from Giselle Shaw. She did like a plancha over to the top rope onto all three women on the outside of the ring. Giselle Shaw kind of botched that. I mean, that's really one of the only hiccups in this match. Other than that, I think all four women did what they needed to do. Deonna Purrazzo at one point hit her gotch pile driver, or it was her Queen's Gambit. That's what it's called. She hit her Queen's Gambit at one point. But I'm surprised that Julia ended up kicking out of that. Like, wait, are they going to actually give the title to Deonna Purrazzo? But no, Julia ended up retaining when she hit her. She hit this like spinning northern lights bomb. She hit this northern lights bomb onto Giselle Shaw for the 1-2-3. So still the Strong Women's Championship, Strong Women's Champion, Julia. And then after the match, Momo Kogo ended up attacking Julia. and Julia ended up hitting her finisher. I can't remember what finisher is called exactly, but if anybody wants to go down in the comments, go down in the live chat below, let me know what Julia's finisher is called. I had it at the top of my tongue for a minute, but now I really can't remember her finisher. The yeah, I can't remember her finisher off the top of my head now. But yeah, ended up taking out Momokogo, and then Julia ended up celebrating her victory. So yeah, good match here, really fun. I wouldn't mind in the future, watching more Stardom, because I heard Stardom, Stardom's on the rise. So seeing like maybe a Stardom and Impact, you know, um, collab show. I think that'd be pretty cool, because I know that Impact Wrestling has the best women's division going in all of the main wrestling companies, as it goes for AEW and WWE. I mean, we know WWE won't do a collab show, but out of Impact Wrestling and AEW, Impact Wrestling really has their knockouts division down. They do a pretty good women's division. So yeah, solid match here though, nonetheless. So we move on to the next match, which we had was Doki, or Dookie, whatever you want to call him, Doki going up against Sammy Callahan, which originally it was just going to be a one-on-one normal match. But Sammy Callahan got on the mic and issued a challenge for it to be a South Philly street fight. Hey, this was a fun match. Doki got some good offense in this match, more offense than what I thought I was going to put in. I mean, there was no way I thought he was going to win the match, but hey, it was definitely a solid match here. I was surprised that Doki kicked out of a Cactus Driver 97. Not once. Yeah, he did kick out of it once. I'm surprised he kicked out of it once. And then Sam Callahan did it again on like a bed of chairs. I hit the Cactus Driver 97 to end up picking up the victory. Hey, solid match, pretty hardcore match. Like nothing too crazy. I mean, we even saw some ladders get involved. Sam Callahan go through a ladder. Hey, fun match. I really enjoyed it. But Sammy Callahan ended up getting the victory by a Cactus Driver 97 through a bed of chairs. So, fun match here. And then next, we had another tag team. There was a lot of tag team matches on this show. So we had a United Empire TMDK showdown here. So we had Catch 2-2 going up against, like I said, the team of TMDK. So TJP, Francisco Akira, and then Robbie Eagle going up against Kososhi, or I'm sorry, I'm botching names here, but Fujita, Koshi or Sakoshi Fujita. Yeah, fun match here. I really enjoyed it. All four guys really worked well in this match. The team of the United Empire ended up winning the match when they hit the knee, their combo finisher onto Fujita. So they ended up winning the match, which this was a good win for them because, they're on the prowl to, get back their IWGP Tag Team Championships, which is held by the Bullet Club of Clark Connors, and I can't remember their other partner. But hey, fun match, United Empire ends up winning, crowns up, baby. And win the match. Fun match here. Okay. Oh yeah. Now we go on to the big match. We had the Bullet Club going up against the World. We had the big 12-man tag team match, which we had the Bullet Club, which consists of Ace Austin, Chris Bay, David Finlay, Alex Congo, Kenta, and Clark Connors. And then going up against the World, which was PCO, Josh Alexander, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, ELP, El Fantasma, and the DKC. Yeah. This match was like any other multi-man match, complete fuckery in this match. You had a lot of crazy things going on in this match. A lot of action. Fun match. Josh Alexander, this was one of his first matches back since coming back from his injury. So he was doing good. He did a lot of nice suplexes, nice technical wrestling in this match. Yeah, but the thing that kind of disappointed me in this match was the finish. You just had David Finlay hitting the power bomb onto the DKC to end up picking up the victory for the Bullet Club. Like, I don't know, maybe they were rushing for some time, but I don't know why the match. I don't know why the match had to end by just a power bomb. I don't know why David Finlay didn't hit his finisher. But hey, I mean, this was a fun match. A lot of action, a lot of brawling in this match. But yeah, the Bull Club ended up winning, which I wasn't surprised that they ended up winning. I mean, not that the world couldn't get the victory, but hey, fun match here. So, next match we had was the co-main event here. So we was another tag team match. We had Leo Rush and Trey Miguel going up against Hiromu Takahashi and Mike Bailey, which this was another solid match. All four guys really worked really well together. Hiromu Takahashi and Mike Bailey, they had some kind of matching gear here in this match, which I thought that was pretty cool. Has some matching gear. I'm surprised that Hiromu Takahashi and Mike Bailey worked pretty well in this match because Mike Bailey, is like number one contender. He wants to go for that junior heavyweight IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. So he wants to go for that title since he did win the tournament a while back. But the heels that Trent Miguel are and Leo Rush, they ended up cheating a lot throughout the match. When the ref wasn't looking, Leo Rush ended up doing a low blow onto Hiromu Takahashi and then doing a small package onto Hiromu to pick up the victory for Leo Rush and Trey Miguel. And then after the match, Leo Rush got on the microphone and said, "Hey, Hiromu, I want some more gold around me. Leo Rush, he already has the X Division Championship. But, he wants some more gold around his waist. He wants that Junior Heavyweight Championship." So he issued that challenge, and Hiromu Takahashi, he verbally accepted. Looks like he verbally accepted the match. And then Mike Bailey, he wasn't too, fond, and he wasn't very happy that Mike Bailey accepted because, he's like next in line. So, maybe moving forward, maybe this becomes a triple threat. Or maybe they do like two separate matches. Maybe Mike Bailey gets the first match and then Leo Rush gets the first match, or whatever goes forward. I don't know when they're going to do these matches, but hey, fun match. I really enjoyed it. A lot of solid tag team matches on this show. But yeah, Leo Rush and Trey Miguel ended up winning. So now we're going to be moving on to the next match, which was the main event for the Impact World Championship. We had Alex Shelley, another half of the Motor City Machine Guns, going up against Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace of New Japan. We had kind of student versus teacher here. Nice clash of styles. I'm not talking about age of styles with the styles clash. Not talking about that. No, I'm talking about Alex Shelley and Hiroshi Tanahashi. Fun match here. You had Alex Shelley, and Hiroshi, kind of doing some nice, working on the limbs here. So I thought that was pretty cool, working on the limbs of each other. So it was a fun match. Really enjoyed it. You had Tanahashi doing a lot of twist shouts in the match, doing a lot of doing some sling blades throughout the match. I even like the nice air raid crash that Alex Shelley did off the middle turnbuckle. I thought that was pretty cool. That was a really nice spot in the match. He even had Tanahashi trying to hit the trying to hit the high fly flow, but he didn't end up in that throughout the match. But Alex Shelley ended up hitting the shell shock to end up winning the match. So Alex Shelley ends up retaining the Impact World Championship here in a solid match. I thought the match was going to go a little longer, and only got like 18 minutes here. Like each match on the show was like pretty quick here. But yeah, I thought it was definitely a solid match or solid show nonetheless. Now Alex Shelley, he has his eyes set on Brian Myers this Thursday, tonight, August 24th. He has his eyes set on Brian Myers. He's going to be defending, Alex Shelley's going to be defending the title against Brian Myers on this week's Impact Wrestling. So, yes, that was Impact Wrestling's and New Japan Multiverse United 2 review for 2023. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Fun match. Fun show overall. Really enjoyed it. Like I said, I can't, really say which show was better, if it was this one here or if it was the one that was done in March, WrestleMania weekend. But overall, this was fun. And yeah. So, some videos that I got coming up on my channel. So, I'm going to be doing a preview show for All In, which is going to be this Sunday. It comes on in 12 Central and 1 Eastern Standard Time. And then I'm also going to be doing a preview show for Impact Wrestling's Emergence, which is also this Sunday. This Sunday, which is going to be from, I believe, Toronto or somewhere in Canada, So that's going to be pretty cool. So we got Impact Wrestling's Emergence, which, like I said, is going to be in the evening time. So I think, that's going to be a good show. And then also during the day, the afternoon, we have AEW All In London. So stay tuned for those predictions. And I know I really haven't been as consistent as of late. I'm sorry about that. I had a lot of things going on. Real life happens. Real shit happens in the world. Sorry about that. But hey, nonetheless, like I said, got my both preview shows coming up. Probably tomorrow, Friday, I'll be doing my AEW All In predictions. And then Impact Wrestling's Emergence predictions as well. Probably that'll be on Saturday, maybe. I don't know. We'll see when I want to do those previews. But yeah, that was my review for Impact Wrestling New Japan Multiverse United 2 2023 collab. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. And this is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out. And I will see you guys in my next video. And feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. Go follow me on all my social media platforms. Go follow me on X at TheAverageGamers. And go follow me on Instagram at TheAverageGamers. Like I said, subscribe, hit the like button, go down in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to see on my channel. And hopefully I'll be more consistent going forward. But yeah. And I will see you guys in the next video. This is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out. See you guys later.